Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Oklahoma's offense comes on the field to open this game. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Tackle made after just a short game. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunity.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Sack on first down. It's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The offense going with the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So Tennessee's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise, and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the shovel pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sooners are in the red zone now. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Harris. Receiver makes the grab. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Snags the quick throw. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Got him. He's sacked. Seen. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. I'll set the offense up at the 31.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Harris. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The pocket breaking down. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Sooners will line up to boot it away. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires this one deep middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just...
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On first down, it's play action. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Using his legs, it's McLeod. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's McLeod. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times,
and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the junior able to get home with the sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gives it to the back. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Harris. He's going to take off here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Returner looking to make a play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance, and they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's McLeod. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Harris. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's McLeod.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.